Namaskar. Welcome to the High Commission of India in Mbabane. This is a celebration of Teachers' Day. In the year 1965, some of the prominent students of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan organized a gathering to pay obeisance to that great teacher of repute in India. In that gathering, in his speech, Dr. Radhakrishnan expressed his reservations on his birth anniversary being celebrated and suggested that the day should rather be celebrated as Teachers' Day to pay homage to other great teachers of India. Since the year 1967, 5th September, the birthday of Dr. Radhakrishnan is celebrated as Teachers' Day in India. Jawaharlal Nehru, who was one of Dr. Radhakrishnan's closest friends, had remarked once that it is India's singular privilege to have a great philosopher, a great educationist, and a great humanist as her president. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said teaching is not a profession but Jeevan Dharma, a way of life, and a divine responsibility to guide and enlighten. PM had also said that India should regain the status of Vishwa Guru, leader in education, by according high respect to teachers. As you are all aware, Indian teachers have given immense service to developing the capacities of innumerable students all over the world by volunteering to go and work in remote corners of the world. I remember during my tenure in the Kingdom of Bhutan that right from His Majesty to the common man of the country owed it to the services of the teachers from India who have been ever willing and ready to work in the schools of the mountain kingdom. Here I am, yet again, in another mountain kingdom, and once again I learned that teachers from India have been serving in the University of Swaziland from as early as 1980s, perhaps even earlier. I have also come across several other sisters and brothers of mine from India, teaching in various other educational institutions in Eswatini. I have also come across many Eswatini students who expressed their appreciation for the teachers from India in helping them to attain their educational goals. On the occasion of Teachers' Day 2020, I am privileged to laud the presence and the work of these Indian teachers who have been contributing significantly to developing the human resources of the Kingdom of Eswatini. Dear educators, please accept my heartiest good wishes and appreciations for your efforts in keeping the spirit of India alive in the kingdom.
It is with great pleasure the University of Eswatini acknowledges the contributions made by the Indian academic community in the core functions of the university, namely teaching, research, and community engagement. The first set of Indian academicians who served the University of Eswatini was as early as the 1980s. Since then, close to 20 Indian academicians have positively contributed to the growth and development of the university and have served in various positions at the university. They have also contributed immensely as chairpersons and members of various communities and subcommittees of the university. The university also acknowledges that the Indian academics have contributed in a wide area of subject expertise at the university, especially in the subject areas of agriculture, commerce, natural sciences, social sciences, humanities, distance education, and the library and information science. Many of them have worked diligently for more than 20 years, and some still continue to contribute. Apart from teaching, the Indian academicians have also contributed in various researches and publishing activities. Notable among the publications in international academic journals, book volumes, book chapters, course modules, compilation of Eswatini literary bibliography, contributions to Eswatini National Bibliography compilation, research and development in Eswatini entrepreneurship, research articles in distance education, to name a few. Many of the Indian academics employed both currently and in the past have indulged in community engagement either as part of their academic service or as part of social engagement. Currently, 7 academic staff from India are serving the university in various positions. As the registrar of this university, I am pleased to acknowledge that in the past, as well as present, all the Indian academic staff are doing a commendable job. We continue to cherish the mutually benefiting relationship we had and still have with the Indian community and the Indian diplomatic officials ever since the time when the High Commission was in Maputo, especially their assistance in securing scholarships and other timely needs. Dr. Zia A. Patan pursued his PhD in sociology with the topic entitled Muslim Elite, a sociological analysis from Karnataka University, Dawa in 2006 under the esteemed supervision of Professor Dashrat Albal, Professor and Research Supervisor Rani Chennamma University, Belgaum, Karnataka. Presently, Dr. Zia is serving as an Associate Professor in the Department of Sociology and Social Work, University of Eswatini, since 2019, and liaising as an instructor in the Department of Sociology and Social Work and major research advisor, presenting new innovative ideas for research, guiding interdepartmental research as a member of Research Ethics Committee. He has 17 years of teaching and research experience, which includes 8 years of international experience where he served in various universities in Ethiopia as well. Dr. Zia has published 5 books entitled Muslim Elite, Early Marriage, Effects of December, Rural-Urban Linkage for Enhancement of Rural Livelihood, Mechanism for Construction and Building Policy, of which Rural-Urban Linkage for Enhancement of Rural Livelihood is published in 8 international languages. Along with, he is a recipient of several awards and is always involved in various research activities as a keynote speaker and resource person in conference, seminars and workshops of national and international levels. He has published several research articles in international journals where the areas of his concentrations have relevance to higher education, marital conflict, household industries, disability, health, inequities, aging, tourism, and sustainable development.
I, Dr. S.S. Devi, am currently working as a senior assistant librarian in the University of Eswatini in Southern Africa. I joined the University of Eswatini as an assistant librarian in 2007 and was promoted to senior assistant librarian in 2013. I was given the responsibilities of acting librarian from July to October 2016. I have an extensive collaborative work with my colleague and have been completely dedicated to my profession and have gained the confidence to go to a higher level and take more responsibilities. I carried with a rich experience and expertise of having worked with the prestigious Institute of Information and Library Network Center prior to joining this institute as a project scientist with the Bulging Project in India. I was a guest editor of the special issue of the International Journal of Library and Information Services published by the IGI Global 2019. I authored more than 70 articles or paper journals and seminar or conference proceedings in the regional, national, and as well as in an international level. I have contributed to papers for collected works in the book, chapters, and first 3 volumes. I have attended a number of seminars and conferences. I have worked on a project on bibliography compilation of Manipur literature under the Sahitya Academy, New Delhi. I was an international advisory board member of TAV, Dr. TAV Murphy, first 3 volume 2012 to 2013, and foreign advisory board member of the journals eLibrary Science Research Journal. I also review articles of some of the journals. I am an examiner of PhD thesis of Bharatsan University. I also give lectures to students of Manipur University Library and Information Science Department in Kurachat University.
Greetings, my name is Manine Jamil. I work for the High Commission of the Republic of India in Eswatini. I am a former student of the University of Eswatini, which is formerly known as UNISWA. So during my university years, I was taught by Professor A.J. Sen, who is of Indian origin. He taught me statistics. He was a very open and accepting teacher to everyone else. Professor A.J. Singh helped foster a love for statistics in me. So to Prof. A.J. Singh, I would like to express my sincere appreciation.
On the occasion of the Teachers' Day celebration, first of all, I thank God, who is the source of all wisdom, and my best teacher, who has taught me many good things in the school of life. I also take this opportunity to salute all my teachers who have played a great role in my life, imparting knowledge and skills to build my life. Education is a process from womb to the tomb. It is an all-round development of a learner. Salute to all the teachers who contribute richly for the growth and development of their students, working hard, spending extra time so that the students can have a better and bright future, more especially during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic, through online classes and lessons. May God bless and reward all the teachers for their hard work and dedication. Thanks a million times for all the sacrifice which they make to build the nation by building the future of the life of the student. May God give them more wisdom and knowledge to continue their noble duty of building the future of the student. Lots of thanks to Her Excellency Dad Haj for giving us the golden opportunity to share a few thoughts on Teachers' Day. Have a blessed Teachers' Day. God bless you all. My name is Pushpaja Sandeep, graduated from Bangalore University, India. I have completed Masters in Sociology at Osmania University, India. I did my secretarial course in Career College, Bangalore, India. I always had a passion for teaching. I am residing in Eswatini for the past 24 years. I have 12 years of teaching experience. At present, I am teaching at Njabuleni Independent School, Eswatini. I have represented Bangalore University in athletics, volleyball and throwball, as well as being voted the best outgoing sportswomen in Jyoti Nivas College.
I've been teaching in Eswatini since 2014 at Technobrain, then later at Softech Swaziland, where I was an active partner. However, this partnership was dissolved in 2019 as I'd registered my own company named 3S Eswatini IT Services, in which I own and run solely. I have taught on various technologies for corporate people in both private and public sectors, namely Ministry of ICT, Ministry of Home Affairs, Standard Bank, Nedbank, Swazi Bank, Nature, Swaziland Railways, Unitrans, ICAP, RSSC, SPTC, Swazi Mobile, MTN, SRA, just to mention but a few. And this is the pattern I have been following since 2014.
In general, teaching is one of the most complicated jobs of today. It demands broad knowledge of subject matter, curriculum and standards, enthusiasm, a caring attitude, and a love of learning, knowledge of discipline, and a classroom management techniques, and a desire to make a difference in the lives of young people and more. All these qualities are required in the field of education. A teacher, I can define as follows. To the sleeper, I am a wake-up call of birds at sunrise. To clay, I am the potter to shape it. I am a teacher who trains the young mind. According to me, I believe teaching is a calling, not just a mere job. For me, teaching is more than just a job. It is a noble service which involves commitment, a way of life that requires lots of sacrifice, therefore it's ministry. I also experienced that in teaching there is lifelong learning. While I teach, I learn more and more. Every day is learning process in my life. So for me, learning doesn't end. As I came to Swaziland, I was assigned to teach IT in St. Anne's High School. Till today, that is my subject in the school. I taught 2 students, girls, what I was taught, and from then I developed quality of teaching as time went by.
In 1999, I joined the University of Swaziland. I thank to His Majesty who provided us the opportunity to support, help and educate the lovely people of Swaziland, a great country in which His Majesty's vision was education for all. I was happy that some of my students who did the first degree, who also got the masters, some of them they came back to join the University of Swaziland after doing PhD to help the nation. And really it's a good thing that once you get the education, you have to come back and support your people, give the education. In my department, I was in the Department of Geography, Environmental Science and Planning. So by the time I left in 2014, and then in 2015, I found that 4 of our students, they came back after the PhD and they are now teaching. And they are the excellent teacher. I have published some paper with some of them like Dr. Saiko Singwane, Dr. Mamba, Dr. Sabelo. These all are my students, and really they come back after the education. Some of them, they were doing PhD from Cape Town and the UK, and they were in touch with me. That's the good thing. That shows that how gentle Swazi people are. So really, it should be appreciated, and credit must go to the leader of the nation. Really, we tried our best, and I always pray for the great country, the great country of Swaziland, and the lovely Swazi people. God bless them. Thank you very much.
Greetings, my name is Malina Jamini. I work for the High Commission of the Republic of India in Eswatini. I am a former student of the University of Eswatini, which is formerly known as UNISWA. So during my university years, I was taught by Professor A.J. Singh, who is of Indian origin. He taught me statistics. He was a very open and accepting teacher to everyone else. Professor A.J. Singh had fostered a love for statistics in me. So to Prof. A.J. Singh, I would like to express my sincere appreciation.
My name is Lyndon Ogwenya, former student of University of Eswatini. I got an opportunity to be taught by Professor Ajay Singh, an Indian national. He was a very good teacher. He took me through the courses for computer applications and statistics. He helped me a great deal in understanding the content of the courses, and helped me as well in appreciating the interdependency of humanity and culture. So he was good.
At Butu University in Eswatini, I am delivering my lectures for commuting students. Eswatini has a great culture and tradition, which is reflected in the attitudes of students. Students at our university are very disciplined. They have great interest in studies in spite of their poor socio-economic background. Eswatini is still at the beginning stage of introducing information and communication technology courses at country level. It is very interesting and challenging teaching students information technology due to the limited IT accessibility the country has. Still, the students' interest in teaching and learning is commendable, especially during this COVID-19 crisis. Students have shown their high level of participation in the online learning, and eventually they managed to succeed in the learning process. Even though the higher education institutions are closed, the country is ready for blended learning, and students at Eswatini are showing interest in participation. It's been a great opportunity for the students to learn new technology on the teaching and learning process. The Eswatini government has also shown more steps towards meeting the demand for higher education in the country, as there is a lack of graduates in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics disciplines. I am very proud to say that my education and sharing of my knowledge in the IT sector will contribute to Eswatini in achieving its mission in the area of information technology.
Your Excellency, the High Commissioner of India in Eswatini, other dignitaries and friends, I feel obliged to the organizers of this function for giving me a chance for my tribute to a great teacher, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, former President of India. He was not a politician but an academician who reached to the highest post as President of India. He earned name and fame as a renowned professor of philosophy in United Kingdom. In his Radhakrishnan Commission report, he had advocated teaching, research and extension as three functions for academics in higher education sector in India. During my 42 years of academic career from 1976 to 2018, I have always kept these three functions in my mind and action too. I had been professor and coordinator research and evaluation at Institute of Distance Education, University of Swaziland from September 11 to June 18. I had successfully conducted staff development program among 643 Swaziland school teachers for managing various classroom activities. I donated University of Eswatini about $25,000 for this program. I had developed and tried out a book, Educational Technology for Effective Teaching, a handbook for educators in self-instructional material format among teacher participants. Thank you very much for your patience and cooperation with me.
I have been working in the climate change adaptation field for over 10 years and often have been in the role of a trainer imparting knowledge and skills. In Eswatini, I have had the opportunity to participate as a trainer and speaker at workshops and conferences. My experience working in Eswatini has been fulfilling and I feel a sense of belongingness and connection with participants at every meeting. I also lecture part-time at the University of Eswatini, and that has brought me closer to the youth and I feel privileged to impart knowledge to them.
Having been a lifelong teacher, may I take this opportunity to greet and compliment all my teacher colleagues on the auspicious occasion celebrating Teachers' Day in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Teaching is a profession that creates other professionals. Teachers are not only educators, but they are truly mentors. Irrespective of the level, whether elementary, high school, or tertiary, each one instructs, teachers remain young at heart. A teacher sees the reward of his or her effort instantaneously on the face of a young boy or girl learning a new concept or a new idea. Over the last 4 decades, teachers and academics from India have played a crucial role in imparting quality education in the Kingdom of Eswatini. They have been instrumental in training hundreds and thousands of students. Their ability to teach and explain mathematical and science concepts to students is in an understandable manner needs no further description. As a sociologist, I had the privilege to associate with the university for over 2 decades, from 1994 up until 2018. For me, it was a rewarding and satisfying experience. Faculty had the freedom to select and design the subject content within the framework of the discipline, developing exciting ways of engaging students, increasing students' curiosity, and fostering critical and creative thinking among students. Also, it was a pleasure to work with my fellow faculty members. Within the discipline of sociology, always I have tried to provide a broader perspective that opened up students' minds to social development and economic growth. In addition, emphasizing the importance to seek out and listen to all shades of opinion in understanding society and societal issues. In this regard, I loved the freedom to express and write my views in a responsible manner. There have been several happy moments as well as joyful experiences during my tenure on campus. An annual event that comes to mind is the graduation ceremony, which is a grand affair and major celebration at the university. It is graced by the Chancellor of the University, His Majesty King Mswati III, all dignitaries, Prime Minister and his cabinet, members of the diplomatic corps, senators, parliamentarians, invited guests, vice chancellors from Botswana and Lesotho, VIPs, and parents and families of all graduation students are invited to the function, which is a whole day affair. It is a joyful occasion and a proud moment for graduating students, their parents, faculty members, and everyone present, full of pomp and glory. All guests are invited to a banquet after the capping ceremony. I've always enjoyed and looked forward to attending the graduation ceremony. Writing this from southern part of India, I wish to conclude by taking a quote from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. If a country is to be corruption-free and become a nation of beautiful mind, I strongly feel there are three key societal members who can make the difference. They are the father, the mother, and the teacher. Close quote. Yes, the teacher is one person who makes each student a star, a luminary, and a leader. Best wishes and sincere greetings to all teachers. Keep up the good work in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic. I thank you.
May you prosper and stay blessed. The High Commissioner of India, Member Bane, appreciates your contributions to make our efforts in celebrating you and your work on this Teachers' Day. Thank you. Namaskar.